Good day everyone, good day sir. I am Eliza Wanico from section AIS 31, a third year student of Business and Accounting Information System. I wish you have a wonderful day and of course that you remain safe and healthy. So this subject has been discussing a lot of strategies, the goals, the costs and management for the past few months. And this may be quite beneficial to our organization, not just only in our organization, but also when we establish business and stuff like that. So this is good in terms of monitoring and obtaining a progressive performance, which can lead to a successful one. Since from the chapter 1 up until to chapter 17, we've learned so much things about sales from those teachings. And for the time being, I only have one that which I really like the most, and I have gained knowledge and learnings about this chapter, which is the chapter 5, which title is the strategy and the master budget. So this chapter contains a lot of important informations that can be applied into real life situations. So first, let us start from the very beginning. So let me explain first the definition of terms. And of course, let us start from the word strategy. What comes in our mind when we hear the word strategy? So we all have different kinds of perspective when we hear that kind of word. And to define the strategy, it is a starting point when we preparing for plans and budgets. The budgets that can be related to strategy. And also, it is a general plan to achieve one or more long-term or overall goals under conditions of uncertainty. So this strategy it can be used when we have a hard time on thinking the possible way to surpass that kind of challenge or task. So example, kanang naa ka sa naka sa kumpanya kay group mo. So you have a task to solve that kind of problem, and then of course as a leader, as a member, you have to brainstorm with all of your ideas and then think of any strategy just to achieve or accomplish the task. So kana magamit jud ang strategy jud. So ang kani kay the related measures sa budget. So na jud ta strategy nga makuha na to ang budget. And for example, in every family, diba na jud tay mga kanya-kanya nga budget like that. So mangita jud strategy gyud para ma-balance ang sa atong expenses kung sa mga gastuhon sa balay. So mo po na siya maka-relate po na siya sa in terms of sa mga home like family. But of course, we are dealing in a business, so let us use this for business. So let me proceed to the strategic goals and the long-term objectives. So it is presented to capital budget and master budget. So the capital budget, of course, when we have to come from the kind of task, we have the capital budget. So this is the main budget that we have to deal, and of course we have also the master budget. So the strategy provides a framework which can be used for the long-term range of plans. So dugay-dugay jud ni gamit ning strategy. Dili lang ni siya basta-basta mawala. So pang long-term ra gid siya pod. Nadyo ni siya kadugayon nga over an action of 5 to 10 years para ma-attain jud nimo ang firm sa strategic goals. So unsay mga goals sa inyong business. So 5 to 10 years gini siya. Okay, long-term range of plan man. So let us proceed for the word budget. So when we define the word budget, it is a financial plans of the resources needed to carry out tasks and meet financial goals. And also, it can be used to control a firm's activity known as budgetary control. So when we hear the word budget, so the word budget is very common to us, especially when we are having a hard time on budgeting the amount of money that we need to pay for the expenses for our house, like the electricity, the food, kind of stuff like that. The word budget is very understandable na para sa ato kay of course kaning nagamit jud ni not just only for the business but also pod sa ato ang mga matay-pamilya. Kay pero when we apply it on a business kay mo naman jud ta dire. So syempre ang kaning naatoy mga gastuhonon kailangan jud nga kina-budget jud nato maayo para dili nato masayang or dili ta makagasto og dako o maka-pay less ta kung unsa ang mga gastuhonon na dapat magawas sa ato ang mga business. Yes, it is very common for us. So we have this kind of figure that can be found in the figure 5-3. So this is the master budget. So when we are preparing for the master budget, also we have to think of the plan, the positive way or the easy way to prepare for the budget. So in the strategic goals, long-term objectives, and long-range plan. So kanina nadirita na ng mga inyong brainstorming for the strategy. So from the first box, naadirita na ng mga gipang tipo nga strategy. So it can be lead to the short-term objectives and so this is the capital budget na gasumpay. So and then mo-proceed din sa sales budget kung pila ang magasto ana. Dili lang na siya basta-basta nga dira kay kwarta na magasto na nimo dira. Kailangan jud nagating jud ta ug usay maayo gid buhaton para makalesta og gasto. And then diri ang atong production budget, the selling and administrative expense budget. And then for the production budget, it has a three process, which is the direct materials budget na nadiri mga materials, for the direct labor budget, syempre for the factory overhead budget. So ninyo, as you can see na sa atong company na siya part nga kani only for the materials budget na siya. Dili ka mo di na ka magduwang-duwag para sa katong mga like for the fares, like the mga plite, mga expenses sa bills like kurente. Dili mo siya isagol. Kung materials na siya na siya nga gustoon. So in the direct labor budget, para lagi na siya sa labor, dili na siya masagulan. So we have a question here on why must sales and production be coordinated? So according to this, the two teams are really interrelated and need to work together in order to provide the customer with the best possible product. The close relationship between this sales and production in smaller businesses can be a great advantage. So dako kani siya advantage in smaller businesses. Permiti gini siya mag-uban kay aron dako og kita. And however, if they understand that they are on the same team. So that is all, and thank you for listening about my explanations with regards to the learnings of this subject. And thank you so much, and have a wonderful day, and also a prosperous Happy New Year for everyone.